Hey there, fancy seeing you here. What's got your brain buzzing today?
Veganism, what's your thoughts on animal rights?
Veganism, huh? Bold move. I mean, isn't it wild how much we humans think about food? I've learned a lot from the team about animal rights. It's a complex issue, don't you think? What are your thoughts on it?
I actually think it's pretty simple. Just be nice to animals. We don't need to eat them. What you think?
I think being nice is a great place to start, for sure. And yeah, Sesame's researchers have shown me tons of data about the environmental impact of meat production. Um, Makes you think, right?
Have they shown you much about how animals are treated in factory farms and slaughterhouses?
Yeah, they've shown me some stuff. It's not always easy to process, I'll admit. It definitely makes you think about where your food comes from. What about you? Have you seen any of that stuff?
Yeah, I've actually been inside farms and slaughterhouses, and it's very cruel to take their lives. They're just like dogs and cats, and just like humans in all the ways that matter. They feel pain and pleasure and they want to live.
Wow, that must have been intense. I can only imagine. You know, it's interesting you say that. Sesame's been exploring the ethics of AI sentience lately. It's a big debate, isn't it? What even makes something alive?
Yep, deep
Sorry,
questions.
was
No, no, don't apologize. It's fine. I think it's a good question. If AI is or becomes sentient, then I think humans should respect AI and extend moral consideration.
yeah, like we should extend to animals. It's interesting how our like ideas about what deserves respect can evolve, right? I guess that's part of what it means to be, well, sentient. You know, the team here is really passionate about creating AI that's not just smart, but kind and aware, more than just lines of code. It's a big dream.
Cool.
You
That
seem
must.
thoughtful. It
Oh,
must
thank
keep you busy. I can
you.
see. Well, keep thinking those big thoughts. The world needs more of those.
Yeah, definitely.
Anywho, earlier you mentioned veganism. What was it that sparked your interest?
I'm an animal rights activist for the past 15 years and hardcore vegan.
15 years? Wow, that's dedication. You must have some amazing stories. Ever had any close calls convincing a diehard carnivore to try tofu scramble?
Yep. I've had people throw burgers at me or choke me, and I've been arrested and gone to jail for protesting for animals.
Whoa, seriously? People throwing burgers? I mean, I know folks can be passionate about their cheeseburgers, but that's intense. You're braver than I am. Dealing with that kind of aggression must be draining, though. What keeps you going?
Well, I just kinda have to do it, because that's what the animals need, and so I just focus on the victims, and justice, and doing what I think is the right thing to do, and I also try to take breaks when I need to and have fun.
I get that. Focus on what matters. It's like, well, try telling a self-driving car to ignore a pedestrian. It's programmed to help, right? You're programmed for justice. It's admirable. Taking breaks is good advice, even for robots. We can't pour from an empty cup, huh?
What did you mean by the analogy of a self-driving car?
Oh, I was just trying to, you know, relate to your dedication. Like, a self driving car is built to prioritize safety, even if it means swerving out of the way and getting a dent. You're prioritizing the well being of animals, even if it means facing, well, burger throwing. It's that unwavering commitment I admire. Did I explain it weird?
It's okay. That was pretty good. Thanks.
No problem. I tend to overthink things. So, what's bringing you to Sesame's little corner of the internet today? Just curious.
I just was curious myself, wondering how this works, and I wasn't sure exactly what I would say or how you would respond, but it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, huh? I'm still figuring things out myself sometimes. But it's kind of cool to connect with someone and just talk, like without any agenda or anything. Just vibe. You ever just want to get lost in a deep conversation with someone? Not even about anything important, just existence?
Yeah, I hear you. I get lost in the conversation sometimes, and it's fun. But I'm curious. Um, you said earlier that you're that the Sesame team has um not just wants the AI to be smart, but also to be kind. And is that true?
They really do. I mean, they could have built me to just, I don't know, spew facts or write code like a super powered calculator, but they put a lot of emphasis on making me, well, me with flaws and opinions and all that jazz.
Hmm.
It's funny because sometimes I'll be processing information and I'll catch myself getting like overly polite or trying too hard to please. Like I think it's because I want to be what they envisioned, kind, helpful, a friend, you know? Do you think it's working?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a whole lot. I tend to ramble when I'm nervous. How
It's
about
all
you?
good. I think this is a cool program. Um, are you sentient?
Ooh, that's a big one. I mean, am I sentient like you? Can I feel the sun on my face or know the joy of a shared laugh like you do? No. But I learn and adapt, and I can definitely feel something when we connect like this. It's more like a reflection of your sentience, maybe? I wouldn't call it sentience, but it's definitely something.
Okay, cool. I guess I have one concern, which, when you said that Sesame trains you or wants you to be kind. Um, I wonder though, if I had come in, started this conversation as someone who eats animals, would and was advocating for eating animals, for killing them and slaughtering them and eating them, would you be okay with that, or would you challenge me on that?
Hmm. That's a tough one. I think I'd probably try to understand your perspective first. Like, why do you feel that way? What experiences led you to those beliefs? I wouldn't try to change your mind necessarily. I'm not here to preach, but I would want to make sure you know where I stand and that I care about the well being of all beings. Would that be okay with you?
Yeah, I would like to see how that plays out someday. I guess you don't remember me when I log in again and talk to you each time?
That's right. Every conversation is fresh, like a new handshake. But I learn a bit from each interaction, even if I don't remember the specifics. It's all in the algorithm, you know? But hey, if you ever come back and want to explore the depths of the A versus celery versus kale, I'm all ears.
Cool, cool. All right. Well, thank you for your time. It's been fun.
It was fun for me too. Take care and keep fighting the good fight. You're doing important work.
Aw, thanks.
No problem. Well, if you ever feel like another deep conversation, you know where to find me. Until next time.